All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of the M&M Show with your hosts, Patrick and Lalo.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? How you doing, Morris?
I'm doing good. How are you doing today?
I'm pretty good. A little tired. I don't know if you saw in the news, but we're here in the United States. Joe Biden won the election,
I know I'm
so there's that.
super happy about that.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I didn't feel shit when Trump was elected, or Obama, or all the other presidents that I don't remember quite too much or care about. But I guess we'll see how these 4 years go. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
well, they should go better as far as like just from like a non-craziness standpoint. The tension
Hmm.
should calm down again. The scary thing for
So
me,
coming from a non-Trump supporter, should people should calm down. It should be calm then, huh?
yeah. Well, the problem with Trump and um, so my personal belief is that you know people have always been this outright, I don't want to say ignorant necessarily, but just hateful and cynical and kind of like Islamophobic or whatever you want to say. Like people have probably been like this for a while. It's just been suppressed, and then Donald Trump just brought all that out. So like we don't even have to hide acting like this anymore. So hopefully it gets
Like
suppressed a little bit
racism or
again.
what?
Yeah, pretty much. Like people,
Okay.
Donald Trump inspired them to be openly just disgusting. So hopefully, Joe Biden brings us a little bit back together and those people kind of go away again. But we'll see what happens. I'm sure that I know Trump's inner circle and, a lot of his supporters want him to continue having rallies and stuff. But without him in the White House, he shouldn't get as much attention. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I would be surprised if he runs again in 2024 just because he doesn't want to lose again, but we'll see.
He's old as fuck too. I mean, surprised Joe Biden ran anyways. They're all old as shit. I
Yeah.
wish we had younger presidents, to be honest with you.
No, no, I agree 100%. I thought Andrew Yang was a really good candidate, but unfortunately,
How
he
old are
didn't
these
make it
guys?
very far. Uh,
Like
if I had to guess,
60,
he's
70?
in his 40s or early 50s.
Joe Biden?
No, oh
Donald
no,
Trump?
Joe Biden I think is the oldest ever elected president.
Yeah, I mean, these dudes are old as fuck. I don't think they should be in the presidency. Like I said, if my president can't get their dick hard, why are they president? They shouldn't be president at all. They should be in a fucking what's it called? Home for the elderly, wearing diapers and shit.
Yeah, I mean he seems fine to me. I don't know if he'll be able to do a full 8 years though. I mean, we'll see. I mean, it regardless of what happens, it's going to be better than what we had with Trump. The unfortunate thing though is that I foresee those types of politics lasting in America until people grow out of this hateful stage that they're in currently. I mean, people hate
Not
each
even
other,
that.
and
It's
it's gross.
just the two-party system is dog shit. I mean, you had that Joe lady, like you told me, like what was it, a couple weeks ago? It doesn't make no sense to vote for her because it's just a lost vote. It's true. You looked at it, less than 1%.
Yeah.
I'm sure she had some better ideas than the Republic and Democratic Party, but people aren't ready for change. They don't want libertarian or whatever the other fucking house is called. I don't know, Hufflepuff. I don't know.
Yeah, we do have
The
more
word.
than one party. It's just the other ones are so small and insignificant they don't even matter. Maybe I do think that this election has shown that both parties need to switch up the way they run their parties. Essentially, they need to make a change to appeal more to the middle of the political spectrum. So I do think we see a shift in political values from each party, but you know, I do think we're gonna have these dictatorish candidates that come up from now on because it
Yeah.
works. I mean, these people they literally act exact. This is what dictators do. They use violence and hate to gain a mass following, and unfortunately, it works. So I hope I hope that it doesn't work ever again. But I feel it works enough that people are going to keep using it.
Yeah. One thing for sure that's positive about the Donald Trump running or being president, I believe, is that you got more people involved in voting. maybe doing research, or maybe they just hated him. But it definitely got more people involved in voting, I believe.
No, yeah,
I don't know what your
this was
answer is.
by far the most people that's ever voted in an election before. I agree. I think it got more people more involved, but you also see that how many people are okay with having someone just be outright disgusting, and the whole world gets to see it, and they're okay with that. I think that's the
Yeah.
bigger issue here. Hopefully we can get somebody like Andrew Yang in, and they can bring parties together. Somebody in the middle basically needs to be in charge.
What you're saying is Yang 2024.
Absolutely. I would love that. I however I think that the Democratic Party in 2024, if Joe Biden doesn't go for 8 years, I think Harris will run, and I think she'll lose badly. She's too far.
Yeah.
She's too far
And I
right,
don't know.
and that's not the direction that. Problem with the political systems are not enough young people vote. So old people like Joe Biden, they're the baby boomers. They're majority of the votes anyway. They control the elections and how they go, which is why you get people like this for the most part. So they are super divided. I feel like the younger you get, the more in the middle people are. So I think it will take like another 20 years before we have like a good shift of who we're electing into office.
Just 20 more years until everybody dies that's old as fuck, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. Regardless, I think that this election was just slightly a win for the American
Was it
people
rigged?
as a whole. I think it makes us look better as a
You think
country.
it was rigged like everybody else was saying?
You think it was? Do I think it was rigged? No. There's
Yeah.
they're all. What's crazy to me is people see posts on social media and they're like, "Oh my god, this is a fact. This definitely happened." I'm like, "You guys are stupid." Oh my god. But I mean, there was actual evidence of interference in the 2016 election. There's no evidence that there was any outside, like heavy enough outside influence on this election to where it actually changed the results. There's always like petty, really small levels of like fraud and stuff. I mean, that happens, and those people go to jail for a long time. It's a very serious thing to do. Like you get in big trouble, and people do get caught, but it's nothing that it's always like one here or one there, not in the millions like the Trump people are saying. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this will be good. It'll be good. I think for our outside connections, I think it'll be really good for like our political allies overseas and stuff. I think the next 4 years, this break was needed because we were losing a lot of faith with these countries and stuff. A lot of people do not like the way America was heading because it changes the way their country works too. A lot of influence comes out of America, especially if you think about like TV shows and like literally everything that America does, everyone else looks at, and I mean it influences the people that live there too. So I think majority of these places will be happy. The only ones who aren't happy, actually, I think they still are happy. If I was Vladimir Putin or whatever China's dictator's name is, I would be fucking ecstatic with the status of America right now. I mean,
Why is that?
because we hate each other. Americans hate each other. I wouldn't say everyone. I would say like about half of Americans actually get along with one another, but the other half are either so far right or left that they literally hate each other. And it's something that, if you're a foreign government that's our adversary, you love seeing that. And it's just broadcasted nationally for everyone to see around the world. So, I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I've been on Facebook. I've been looking. A lot of people are really upset. Well, most of my friends are that Trump lost. But then look at them. Like, oh, well, it makes sense why he's upset. You know what I mean? That makes sense to you?
yeah,
Without sounding too rude.
yeah, it makes sense, yeah, but the problem is that is good for Russia, for example. They want us to be divided. They want us to hate each other, and they want us to think that democracy doesn't work. That's I mean, that's literally they're probably jumping with joy right now. There might be a little sad that Trump didn't win, but overall I think they're pretty happy with what's happening right now. And as an American, I mean, people need to wake up and realize that what we're doing is not good for our country, and we need to. I mean, everyone just needs to, try to get along, find a happy middle, and then even if you are like super right or left, you need to just try to see the middle side more than your more radical ideas.
Hmm.
That's the only way, that's the only way we stay whole and united as a country. I think it's pretty important, but we're so polarized. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how politics play out in America. I feel like what you said earlier too about Trump making more people go out and vote. I feel like more people are political now than ever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think without someone like Trump in, I think that'll fade off, and I hope it does, because people hate politics. They they'll fight each other over politics and stuff. Like, these are dangerous things. So hopefully they chill out and people don't care as much anymore.
Or do you have anything else to talk about? Because this politics train has been going on for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, I do actually. So 2 companies announced trial data showing that COVID-19 vaccine is more than 90% effective. So it looks like we're on the road.
Time, huh?
Yeah, it looks like we're on the way to getting a vaccine soon. Probably not right away. It'll probably still take like another 6 months. But I mean, that's pretty good, 90% effective. But the problem is what are the downfalls of this vaccine? Which, when you go to a larger trial, like maybe it's 90% effective, but also maybe it kills 4% of the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, then it's counterproductive because it kills more people than the coronavirus does anyway. So we'll see. I haven't read much into it, but it looks like it's pretty good information. I know that sometimes these vaccines take a little longer because you need to see what the side effects are first before you can just give it to everyone, because you don't want to end up killing more people than saving.
Of course.
Yeah. So it looks like the studies enrolled almost 44,000 people for the second set. So we should know after that, basically, if it's good or not.
Hopefully it comes soon. I'm tired of wearing this mask. It's just annoying at this point.
Yeah, no, I agree. I just want to get back to being able to travel again and just being back to normal. So
I'm just tired of wearing my mask while I'm trying to fuck. Makes no sense.
you're stupid. That's not a You're
Tell me
ridiculous.
you don't wear your mask. Yeah, wear your mask when you're trying to
I,
do
I
the birds and the bees.
I am not going to talk about this. Anyway,
Okay, well, just saying, it's hard to kiss somebody when you're trying to make love and your mask is in the way.
so another thing, to switch the topic because you're inappropriate. McDonald's is making a new plant-based product called McPlant, and it caused Beyond Meat to plunge. Their stocks to plunge.
Sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not too big of a fan of plant-based stuff. I mean, if it tastes good, it tastes good. If it doesn't, well, I mean, I'm not trying to find out.
Oh, I guess
I mean,
their stock plunged for Beyond Meat, and then it shot back up because McDonald's said that they were working together.
oh shit,
Yeah.
so dumb. And if they're not, they just fucking made them money. They made themselves money, basically.
Yeah, that's interesting that they're going to a veggie, or they're going to come out with a line of products that are going to be vegan or vegetarian or
I think
plant-based.
it's to actually help the. I think it's actually to help the people. You know, like obesity. You know, it's a big thing in Texas for a fact. People are overweight.
No.
Or is it just for them to fucking profit off the vegans and make money off of them because they lost them as a customer since there's that many
Yeah.
vegan options?
Yeah, it's the second thing. It's 100% so they make more money. They don't care if you're fat or not. You got to remember that McDonald's is a worldwide company. They're probably one of the largest companies in the world, and yeah, that will probably increase their everything. It will increase their everything because vegans will be able to go there and eat, and you know, if you want a little bit healthier option, I think those meat substitutes I personally think they don't taste good. I think they're disgusting. Now, if you're someone who's never actually had a hamburger, you might be like, oh, this is good. But
And then have a heart attack.
yeah, I don't think they're very good. But I mean, it's good if you're a vegan and you really want McDonald's.
Oh, the vegan burgers, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of some 100% grass-fed meat.
Yeah, me
You know,
too.
fucking good old cows, chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Or had horse, deer, dogs, and cats. If you're listening from I don't know China or something.
Oh my god.
Dude, no, I had talked to somebody. All this Chinese like, yeah, I've ate it, but it's because times were rough or they didn't have nothing else to eat, and they did what they had to do. I'm not saying to sound mean or nothing, but and people do what they had to do to survive. You know what I mean? And if that's eating dog, well, fuck it. I had nothing else but good old Scruffy. I'm gonna eat his ass. I don't go. I'm gonna eat the shit out of that dog.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna starve to death.
Interesting.
Wouldn't eat dog if you're poor and had
Um,
nothing else to eat.
I'm sure you would be able to find other options.
You live like in a country like China.
Well, I mean, if you grew up and it was normal, I'm sure it wouldn't even be a question of if it was normal or not. It'd just be something
When
you did. It would be
when
like,
you come to Texas, I'm gonna feed you some dog.
it's probably like
You're like, man,
the
this is
way
really good.
it's probably the same with like, I think it's Hindu people that don't eat cow. Like they probably
Is
like
it
think we're
cow
crazy
or
and disgusting for eating
pig?
cows.
Is it cow or pig?
No, it's
That
cow.
was one of the. It's a religious thing, right? It's a very religious animal or something like that.
Yeah, they like worship it, or I don't know if worship is the right word, but they're
It's something to
important.
do with their religion.
Yeah, it's important. They're important to them. I think I've read in places and stuff. Don't quote me on this because I don't know for sure. I'm just I'm just spitting out random shit right now. Okay, but
You hear first, folks. He's quote unquote.
I think in India that they treat cows better than they do their lower class citizens. So if you're like poor or
Yeah.
whatever, you get treated worse than a cow. Like the cows are treated better than you, and that's like
I think
a
I saw that before.
yeah. Now, like I said, this might not be true, but I'm pretty sure it either used to be a thing or it still is a thing that they care more about cows than they do their own people.
Fucking sad. I don't know. Funny though,
Oh yeah, I agree. My camera's not
I don't know how he
connected.
got. I forgot how he got to this topic.
We were talking about McPlant.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Plant. More like muck ass. Fix your fucking ice cream machines. Fuck the vegan bullshit. Fix your ice cream machines. I've been wanting an order McFlurry for like 2
Are
months
they
now.
broken everywhere or something?
Yeah, it's part of the business.
What the heck? I'm gonna be honest with you. The audio might suck for this podcast because I can, like, there'll be just a lot of background noise. But I'm not gonna make a second episode. I'm just gonna release it.
I mean, as long as it's being recorded, Morris, to be honest, that's all I care about. I can't do it like the last 2 weeks where it is recorded fucking 4 times in a row.
We
That was
definitely
bad.
we definitely didn't have to record 3 times because I forgot to hit the record button. That definitely did not happen. Not even once.
Did you at least hit it this time?
Yeah, I just double checked. Yeah, dude, my face when I got up after we were done the podcast and saw that it wasn't recording, I was just like, it was like a little kid that just got his candy taken away from him. Or he had an ice cream cone and dropped it on the floor. Like that was my face. I just like slumped over, slowly walked over, and I was like, oh, oh. And
That's
yeah,
funny as fuck.
I felt so stupid. I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot.
You said it, not me.
Yeah. Hey, that's not funny, okay?
I'm fucking with you. You're one of the smartest people that I know, to be honest with you.
I still say and do dumb things occasionally.
So do I.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really I don't know. We can talk about ooh, that's interesting. So you have a globe? We want a globe like that.
I bought this just to take away space from my desk,
Yeah, so you look
to
fancy.
be honest with you.
Some fancy desk items.
Mhm.
You know a desk item I've
Next
always
to my fucking son's Pokemon cards.
oh nice. A desk item I always wanted were those Newton ball things. You know that like there's like 5 of them and they swing back and forth. I've always wanted one of those.
What I always wanted, but that's really old. You know the little thing that spins around and it keeps like your card or your phone number or something. You just go like this and it goes in a circle until you get to the right letter.
Oh, like
Pull
a
out the card.
like a card holder that spins around.
Yeah, basically it's just there. You spin
Yeah.
it until you find the right letter. Cool, and there's your number.
God,
I don't know why. I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
that
yeah.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
For a sexy secretary, that'd be a nice desk item I would like.
Yeah, my desk is already taking up too much space, so I couldn't even afford to put anything else on my desk. I have too much stuff.
Mhm. Well, right now I just want to get the PlayStation 5.
Hmm.
Should be coming out this month, hopefully. I'll probably get
True.
it for Christmas for my son. You know,
Yeah.
quotation marks.
For your
But
son.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure he'll be playing it more than I would, to be honest. I mean, there's not that many games that are gonna come out as soon as the PlayStation 5 comes out. Plus, I'm waiting a month, at the
So
most a month, or at the very least. I don't know yet. Just get the shittier systems out of the way. The first ones are always dog shit.
yeah.
So
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation will probably. I can't say this because they weren't last time, but I know the Xbox is going to be backwards compatible. I don't know if the PlayStation is too. I would assume so, but
I doubt it.
they're on like a similar architecture as before. But I don't know. It would be interesting to see. I know the Xbox will be, so they'll have games that you can play. They'll just look significantly better.
Hmm. Well, mostly all the games that are, I guess, out for the most part, are gonna be cross-platform, right?
So I don't
Hopefully.
know. I know a lot of games, a lot of the like AAA games are going to cross-platform. So the new Call of Duty will probably be at least between the Xbox and PC cross-platform. I don't know. It might take a month or two before it goes between all three systems. And then I don't know if they're going to be cross-platform between the last gen consoles and the new gen. That is another thing I don't know. I haven't really looked into it because I don't think I'm gonna get either of the new consoles.
I'm just trying to play games with you online, even if you are playing on your PC.
Yeah. Well, for the most part, you should be able to for the bigger games, but we'll see what all happens. I don't know. I gotta probably look into that. It'll probably be the
Regardless, I'm getting
deciding
a
factor.
PlayStation.
Huh?
Regardless, I'm gonna get a PlayStation.
Yeah.
This has to be done.
Yeah. I just don't like PlayStation games, so I don't think I'd ever get one.
I like PlayStation games.
Yeah, like the only reason why I would get a PlayStation is for their exclusives, and I don't really care for them. So,
So you really are fucking stupid, huh?
yeah, I guess so. I mean, I have a
I'm just
PlayStation.
fucking
I
with you.
don't play it.
I like some of the exclusives. The only ones that I liked were Naughty Dog exclusives, like The Last of Us or
Yeah,
fucking Uncharted 1 through 4. House of War was cool. I wish I actually just stuck to the game, but after I beat the first one, I just didn't try for the second, third, or fourth.
yeah. I
Just give
played
up.
one of the God of Wars and I didn't like it, so I never gave it another chance. I don't. I have a PlayStation 4 and I don't use it.
Just collecting dust, huh?
Yeah, well, we use it for like to watch TV and stuff, but that's it.
Hulu and stuff, or what?
Yeah, exactly that.
All right, Morris. Well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and cut it. I started school again for diesel program this time, so finished automotive. I'm back to going to school for diesel. I just start getting ready. I guess we'll do the outro.
Okay. All right. Well, nice talking to you and good luck in school and see everyone later.
Also, for the 80 views that we keep on getting weekly, thank you. Y'all are the real MVPs.
Yeah,
Everybody
y'all.
else is following us. Go fuck.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. All right. Goodbye.
Unless you're family, then I don't mean that. Oh, and Mama Morris. Mama Morris, she's a shout out. Good fan right there. Always liking our videos, always commenting. We had a top fan thing. She'll be our top fan for sure.
Faux shizzle.
And that's all for today's show. I'm the first M, is the second M. And thank you for listening to the M&M Show. Peace.
Wow, that was a really
Bow
good
wow wow
outro.
wow
So
wow wow. Bow wow 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 wow. Bow wow 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 wow. We don't have music.
that was a good outro. So I'm gonna stick with that. All right, everyone. See you later.